Greetings, and welcome to episode 2 of our Star Traders. So, per comments, we have gone and added a new member to our crew, taking over, let's update the filters here. Taking over mechanic roles is Spider Colo. Character as given, he is functionally our ship's doctor, and the talent he has so far is careful testing. So his job is, if at any point something is broken and absolutely needs repaired, he can automatically repair it. So with that said, we will go ahead and continue on. Where we left off was we had just flown the Arbiter out here, and we were getting ready to engage in some missions. Let's go ahead and hop back onto the world we were on. We're going to head into Caligan's court. And first thing we're going to do, let me check remind myself who we're in trade war with. Alright, Javat. We don't want to make Javat mad. So we're going to go ahead and instead, we're going to promote ourselves a military rank. What this does, and there's a whole slew of benefits here. We are just going to get the first level, which is 2% bonus, and we can buy ships, which we will need when we are going to upgrade once this number down here is probably around 400,000. And we're going to start on our tutorial missions. He's got some side work for us to do before we focus on escorting the Arbiter. So this first one, we're traveling in system, so it's got an AU destination, and it's just 10k, but there's no jumps. It's probably only going to cost us about 1k for the travel. So we'll go ahead and mark it with a waypoint and spacebar to navigate. The cat cam is not on right now because we currently have no cats. I'll keep an eye out. We've got some various things going bad here as we're still learning the ship. Need to focus on leveling our crew. We do have a politician contact here, so we could sell intel to them. We can get allied contacts. What do we know about this person? They don't like Molokume? Hunted, unable to shake the fear of assassins. Charges 20% less for pardons. Less likely to give hostile missions, and you can recruit bodyguards. Okay. We can get diplomats and bodyguards here. That is kind of cool. Bodyguard is one of the combat roles that uses pistol and sword. Alright, we're not going to refuel here because we've got enough fuel to get back and it's really cheap where we were. There's no medical service on this planet. We'll just go ahead and complete this at the spice table. Got our money, got our rep. Now we just fly back. Okay, so military officer. Theoretically, we beat them on all things. Our defenses outclass their attack. Our accuracy outclasses their defense. And the reason this is important is they're a neutral, so if we attack them, we don't necessarily have anything bad happen to us. So let's go ahead and pick ourselves a fight. What we're going to do is we're going to try to close. So we've got reactor points we're spending. Moving costs us 3 on this ship. Then firing these weapons costs us 2 each. Then we're going to immediately try to just take some evasive actions, up our defense, shield, and armor. What we're going to try to do is we're going to close down to range 1 where we can board. So we immediately hit, and we got crits on both of them, which is really nice. So electrical fire, it's going to start damaging them, damaging their crew. And void contortions, which removes some armor and their escape chance. So we're going to keep moving, but now we're close to range 4, so we can start opening up with the railgun, which does substantially more damage, but costs 3 reactor points. Next thing we're going to do is going to hit them with the barrage, which will lower their accuracy and their range change. They're using PC cannon and missile, and they've committed to closing. So we're now inside the range of Hellfire torpedoes, as they can only be fired at range 5 and 4, with 5 being the most effective. Talents, we could go ahead and launch our first boarding operation, and I think we're going to go ahead and do that. Now this talent lets us board at 3 or 2, whereas normally you can only board at 1. So the goal here is to get in and take out their fighting crew. They're trying to change distance. We close. Now let's set up our crew. Let's set up our 2 fighters, or sorry, our 2 riflemen. Christian taking the back slot. We're going to go ahead and put Aisha and Virginia in. And we're going to keep this slot arrangement, because she has the talent that lets her advance and get bonus damage, which will end up with you being here in slot 2. Swords can be used at 2 and 1. Pistols can be used at 1, 2, 3. Snipers are 1, 2, 3, and this rifle normally is just the back 2, but because of his talent, he can use it anywhere. So this is combat in the game. That guy's got a shotgun. This guy's almost dead from the bombardment. That's not too bad. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, so the suppressing shot he's going to use reduces their accuracy by 25%, and knocks them backward 1 slot. He's also rifle, which is some of our most damage dealing. So we're just going to go ahead and suppress the swordsman. Nobody is wounded yet, so we're going to, instead of healing, we're going to go ahead and open fire, and we're going to try to take out their pistolier. 1 down. So you'll notice we've got initiative points, and as long as you have highest initiative, you keep going. This open fire ability uses 6 initiative. Now we're going to try to focus down their shotgun person. The 2 healths are health and morale. If your morale gets too low, you'll break. So here he's got roaring barrels, but because he's in slot 3, you'll see there's a gray circle, he can't use it. So we'll go ahead and use the normal shot and continue our focus. So a hit for 51, and they suppressed you back. So you're going to go ahead and use your rash courage. Advances you. And you're going to start healing. Heal or heal thyself, so that when that happens, then we're going to go ahead and suppress you, but it's probably going to kill you. So penalty means he's going to have less initiative next turn because he went too high on his current initiative. You're going to focus down the rifles because you can. So hopefully Aisha didn't die there. That would be a very unfortunate start for this. But now that you're close in, you're going to switch over to your Roaring Barrels talent. Alright, so we want... Just because they went down doesn't mean they're dead. However, in this case, Officer Aisha has died during combat. That hurts. We're going to have to recruit Aisha the second. But now that we're at range 1, we can board, and they shouldn't have more fighting crew. We're going to swap in our Pistolier. But I'm hesitant to put you in because you're wounded. So I think Presidente is going to cover up the second slot. And here we've got an Electric Tech, a Navigator, a Gunner, and an Officer. Oh, you can't really see that because of the camera. They have an Officer, and you'll see due to the symbol in the background, who is a Mechanic. We're going to focus down their wounded individuals first. And suppress individuals we're not necessarily killing early. He was out of range of using his sword, so he just used the default refocus talent. Dang it with that miss. Not lose another one, shall we? So I think we're going to go ahead and have him swap back. Or have her swap back. So the sword can't reach that far back. So that we don't lose that individual. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and panic their crew and sabotage their passenger cabin? Sure. I think I missed doing that on the last run. Because I was too busy clicking and worrying about Aisha. No reason to take more evasive maneuvers. We'll just keep pounding their ship as we board. So we're going to need to repeat the invade. We're going to go and swap so that Presidente's here in slot 3. No, you know what? As a captain, I have a moral obligation to hop in and assist. And actually, right here is our opponent's captain. So once we kill this individual and beat this combat, then combat is over. We'll have our rifle suppress him, so that hopefully his accuracy is decreased. Cleared off 2 of their crew. Alright, good. Good with the miss. No, I didn't ask you to miss. Get him. Thank you. So then we're just going to go ahead and depart because we killed their captain. There's no reason to panic the crew or terrorize the ship. Enemy captains suffered a fatal wound. Combat is over. So we're going to go ahead. Because they're independent, we don't lose any reputation. Let's see what's in their cargo hold. They were transporting weapons, which we do not have a trade permit for. And duranium. We don't really want to be trading because that'll hurt. Even if we sell this in a port, that'll hurt our reputation with Javad, so we're going to pass on that. Then we're going to go ahead and destroy it. We lost 4 reputation with the Hana, who are a resistance organization. But what's more important is now we can salvage it. And we got 19.8k as at the cost of some reputation. We'll go ahead and leave. I think we're going to come back here just for spicing and repairs. Alright, and we're going to pay crew wages. And we've leveled 2 crew. Looks like it's the captain who is just gonna... I'm gonna continue down my commander route. Oh, it is worth noting, they have actually pushed out an update today that is changing how recruiting works. I'll grab steady hands for some more ship defense. Gornesh is going to continue down his quartermaster route. And we'll give him Perceptive Boss as he's learning about the people around him. Now, actually, I want to check something real quick. I think if I said correctly, you were actually a very good officer candidate because of that stealth skill. So if we promote this person into officer, they keep their rank 1 in pistol, but further levels we can put into combat medic. I think you're going to be our new Aisha. Click through the faces till we find the one we had before. Thought it was right in there. Oh, there it was. Uniform was the green jumpsuit. There we go. I apologize, Little Pip, Aisha. Your character had died. We had to get you a second one. Armband, blue armband. Star, promote. Have to give him some money. And the job you are getting is a combat medic. And you're going to relearn your cleansing purge skill. Now what that means is the stealth has actually reapplied itself. So because it's in brackets, it's only accessible if they are an officer. Well, they are. So we now have stealth that we can use for the ship. And I think once we get back, we're going to recruit another fighting crew to replace the one we lost. Alright, so let's continue our trip. So this is a pirate, but it's a friendly faction. Apparently not friendly enough. So we're going to go ahead and surrender to looting. We don't have anything in our cargo hold. So they just take it out on the crew. We gain experience, but lost 60 morale. Refuel, heal up, pay wages. Then we'll go ahead and promote. Nope, can't promote, so we're going to go ahead and grab the next mission. It's another 9K one. We'll set our waypoint and continue on. Who is actually here? You're our ex-spy. We can recruit a spy or a smuggler. I think next time we can get over to here, we're going to recruit a diplomat. I know we're recruiting a... You know what? I've not played with the new bodyguard. Let's recruit a bodyguard. Military officer. Again, we beat them. Let's go ahead and take the second fight. Take our evasive maneuver. They didn't open fire as they were planning to leave, so we got some free hits on them. You'll notice some of our talents are not appearing. That is because they have not gone off of cooldown yet. Let's hit them with a bombardment. So we can only use that at range. Apparently the damage component we have from travel is our Phoenix Lance. That is fine. So their hull is now venting. Nice. Advanced boarding team. I think we're going to move Aisha here so we don't have a repeat of the last time. Oh good, 2 of their crew are already sufficiently wounded, and we can clear one of them off here, hopefully. I spoke too soon. Doctor skill is abysmally low at the moment. They're applying some buffs. We probably need to, as soon as we can, invest in some better weaponry. I don't think we want to sacrifice your armor. Good misses. Go ahead and suppress the pistol. Oh, or kill the pistol. That's another option. And you're gonna pull his buff off. Focus on your healing. Alright, so we're going to try to blow up their Phoenix Lance. We want to get it to 60% damage, and we got it to 56. But we can reduce their escape chance accuracy. Phoenix Lance is the weapon we're using at close range, and the one they'll be using as well. System blackout. All sorts of negative things there, and the plus 20 crew damage per turn is nice. No reason to keep using talents. Looks like we've disabled their Phoenix Lance. We're going to swap out the fighting crew. And we'll put in Presidente this time. He's our backup. They have a mechanical officer here. If they're spreading damage around like that, that's actually really nice. You're more wounded than you. Suppress. Blast. That clears that combat. Their armored bulk ends were already destroyed. Hit him up with another run. And I'll hop in to help cover this one out. Their captain's here, their medical officer's here. Unfortunate miss. My pistol marksmanship could be better. Push you back a level again. Alright, cleared one. Just one left. There's gonna be some medical bills that need tending to. Early combat can be brutal. Let's get some refuel. So, crew report. Oh, we can conscript because we have anyone. Is there no cool talents there, so we won't recruit anyone there. Cargo. Again, we're not looking to sell anything, so we're just gonna collect some money. Lost 4 with the Hana. Again, that's fine. Earn 10k. Make some emergency repairs over here. Emergency doctor visit. Spend some time spicing. Pay wages. Level crew. Go ahead and give you first aid just to help us on any medical checks we run into as a crew. Automatically passing. Ah, you have minus dodge and minus parry. That is an unfortunate third talent. Let's change this filter to leveling. There we go. Put an extra point in the captain's job. And actually 10 crew leveled, but only officers need to pick their job every time. Oh, hi. You're gonna wipe us, so how about we just submit and be inspected? We don't have any illegal cargo. Nothing to see here, officer. Go ahead and complete our mission. I think we're going to take a small detour on the way back. So that we'll hit this world up, and we'll probably recruit a diplomat here, since we don't have a diplomat. No, we said we're recruiting a bodyguard. So quickness is your primary skill, so you're going to be using guns. Like I said, it's the first time, so let's look here. That's a blade attack. 3 initiative, parry, dodge, armor. That makes you really good up front. And that's kind of a suppressing fire for front row. The bonus to initiative and defensive stats seems important. And we'll go ahead and give them a kukri for their offhanded weapon. Gives them a little bit of parry skill here, which camera's in the way of, but +4 parry. Just 4% of not getting hit. That's nice. I forgot to check. That uses, no, it uses quickness and blade skill. Okay, so you're equally good with blade and pistol. Gotcha. Let's do a partial refueling here. Just to ensure we have enough to get to where the cheap fuel is. 13 AV away, and we have 16 AV range. Gives us a little bit in case we fail something and lose a little bit of fuel. Like that. Which, when you run out of fuel, you're not dead in the water, because it's just water to cool off a reactor. But you do lose morale, and basically it's the easiest way to get a mutiny. Leveled up 8 crew members. We'll go ahead and drop some repairs on the ship. Alright, now we're getting into some of the better paid missions. 1 jump, 31k. Or 2 jumps, 58k. But I think... yeah, ooh, wait. Yeah, one of these jumps is us coming back. Discreetly bury a secret. Her refugee Claridge knows too much, and we will help him go to ground. Gotcha. We've got to sneak a refugee out, which needs to be done covertly, but we have Presidente's stealth talent, and Aisha has apparently been corrupted just a little bit, because she has got stealth skill to help him with that. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and call it there. We're going to go ahead, complete these, whatever we can get out of the beginner quests here at the beginning. Complete the prisoner transport tomorrow. And then, hopefully, once we're able to navigate back, we will get started on the main story with Estelle Brockstorm. Main story? It's the first chapter, so I guess it's the main story. We'll call it. Alright, guys. Good vibes. Good night.